Yes. I am so happy. Tell you people, it's all about Manchester United at the moment. See my face, see my teeth shining because of what? Manchester United. They beat Man City, silly, hands down. It's a happy day to be a Manchester United fan. Please, I'm welcoming onto this match reaction. No darling, Bishop is also ready for me, all the way from Canada. Doing like this, doing like that. He's so happy. See his face. What a day to Manchester United fan. I'm telling you once again, what a golden boy. Serious. This guy has to be given another salary. They have to review it. He has to collect 100% increment in Ahmad. I'm telling you, this guy is making me happy. This shining light. Bishop, are you ready for me? We have to do this together. Match reaction. I'm buzzing right now. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed. I don't know what you're waiting for. Join the community. Let's do this together. Smash the like on the video and share this video. Bishop, what's going on? It's 2-1.
Hey, the dog! I can imagine your live reaction. You would have done the shouting. What is happening? What's happening?
I can't believe it. Especially when Bruno did one stupid thing. Bruno, in fact, I already typed that this is the
Bruno
day I'm going to finish this guy. What a chance. Because Man City were there for
but you know when he missed that chance, I didn't even blame him because number one, I was not expecting him to chip the ball that wide. I was able to not chip it once. But it happens, best of them lose that kind of chance. But in that kind of game, you being the captain, you shouldn't lose that ball. Then there is a ball also. Ahmad was supposed to pass the ball to him. Ahmad did not pass and did a very heavy touch, lost the ball, kicked the goalpost, and he was calling Ahmad. He was saying, Ahmad, try harder. If you heard this, he called his name. He said, Ahmad, continue. Like he saw that yes, you should have passed the ball to me, but you didn't pass the ball. But what I saw in Bruno, we're going to touch it. I didn't see that his frustrated look when, like, on a normal note, if that kind of thing happened, you like, boss, give me the ball. But when it happened, he just said, Ahmad. That's what he just did, and I felt like his attitude is changing. He's getting maybe he's being talked to. The leadership part of him is coming out, and I'm going to touch on my guy Maguire. I've always said, give Maguire one more chance. Maguire guy, he has something. He helps in corner kick, both defensive and attack wise. He helped in the corner kick. Although we consider the set piece again, but it was not Maguire's fault. We'll touch it, so don't let us jump the gun.
All right, let's start this way. Do you like the lineup? Let me start from the lineup.
So from the lineup,
there was no Rashford. There was no Garnacho on the bench. Does that give you
Rashford guy?
Were you surprised?
Yes, I was very surprised. Very surprised. Yes.
Wow.
With the lineup. No, not because of Rashford or Garnacho. I was expecting one of them to start. But not because of both of them. But one of them should have started. I was surprised that none of them was listed on the bench. That was my first surprise. They were not even on the bench. So I was like, are they injured? We didn't hear any report of injury. Is he in discipline? Did they go somewhere? Rashford is used to a discipline. Even on that Ten Hag had to discipline him in some matches that he didn't start, Then so going with Mount, I actually didn't like that lineup. That was my fear. Mount was my fear in all the lineup. I saw the midfield. Ugarte Fernandez, good. Masraoui Dalot assisting. Then delete Martinez Maguire. I had an issue with delete because of the height, and I will touch on the goal they scored and why. Martinez. Yeah. I had an issue with Martinez because of his height, and I will touch on the goal they scored. Why I feel that it was his fault, but more of Mazraoui's fault, but Martinez was also at fault. So from the lineup, I just feel like, I like it. Mount was my suspected, guess what? In 14 to 20 minutes, he was out of the game because of an injury. I was like, wow, good. Now, so when they now make that change and they brought in Manu, I was like, what kind of you are playing like, so you are not playing like three defensive pieces because Fernandez obviously was not attacking. It was it was more of a defense. So why are you playing three of them? Because they are all defensive, they are all playing defense. Although they can all play the attacking midfield. But right now in this game, they are all playing defensive. So are we going to have the pattern of Arsenal again? But I saw that Man City didn't control the game as much as Arsenal. Arsenal kind of passed the ball around a lot, then gave it to Saka. Even though with two men marking, Saka was able to do something. But this one, their man in Doku, Foden, they were handicapped. Foden tried this. I'm saying he tried it averagely. He was there. But for our own lineup, going forward, I don't think Mount will be starting. So let's start with that one. Mount will not be starting from this lineup. Who else will not be starting again? Maybe Ojlund, because I think they will try to play Rashford. I think Zeki is a second half player. That one has been, I think he has established himself as a second half player. So I think it will be rotating between Ojlund, Rashford, and Garnacho. There will be a rotation between those three. But I know Zeki right now is like a super sub of sorts.
Why do you say he won't be using Rasmus now? Why do you say that?
Okay, number one, apart from the only thing I saw Ojlund doing this man was the passion. He had the passion. There was no doubt about it. I saw the passion there, everything. But his positioning is still questionable. Is as a number 9, the first thing you should have is position. That's what differentiates you from me putting a midfielder in that position. I need you to give me a position that the midfielder can give you the ball. Look at the last goal we scored. Ahmad was in that position of a 9. That's what you should imagine. So Martinez saw it from there, gave him the ball.
Saw the run.
But Ojlund will not make that run. That's the point.
That's it.
So why are you the points man if you are not making that run? So that's why I feel like the coach is going to. We are going to talk about the coach also. The coach is going to figure this out, and like I don't think this guy, maybe more of a winger. Maybe they'll be swapping. That's what I'm saying. There'll be a rotation between Garnacho, Ojlund, and Rashford. Maybe Ojlund go to the wing with some time. Rashford comes there. Garnacho. They will play. But Ahmad has locked down his own position.
Absolutely. Now, Bishop, I'm going to ask you something. When they scored, Man City scored first through the set piece. In fact, I was screaming that what again. I mean, do you think this should be a concern for you? Because every team now is discovering, once it's set piece, we are vulnerable. Do you think so?
So first, it's not that I said it after the Arsenal match that it's not that Arsenal were good in the set pieces like that. It was just that the system Man United were playing to defend the corner kick was not okay. Yesterday we saw them against Everton. How many did they play? How many did they score? So this Arsenal can play corner kick. I was not buying the idea. They just met a Man United team that they gave them the what would I call now? We gave them the opportunity. Arsenal played almost 8 to 10 corner yesterday. They didn't score one. They didn't win the bar once. It was not even close. So what Man United needs to do, number one, every team now has a set piece coach. Every team has a Liverpool, Man City. In fact, it will shock you to know that the set piece coach of Arsenal came from Man City. It was formerly a Man City set piece coach. So every team has a set piece coach. First, who is the set piece coach of Manchester United? This is not an Amorim's problem. It's a system. What is the system you deploy to defend a set piece? Now, what happened in the goal? They played the first corner kick. You saw Ojlund holding on to Haaland. Haaland is very bulky, tall, and everything. He hold on to him. The second time, they changed the pattern of the corner kick. The one that led to the goal. They passed the ball. He didn't cross the ball. He passed the ball back to him. Now, in giving the ball back to him, that should have been an offside. That's why I blame Mazraoui. Mazraoui was the one that played him on. That should have been an offside. Everybody came out. Maguire, Delete, and what's it called? Martinez. They were all on the same line. It was only Mazraoui that was behind them, and it was the one that played him on. Now, for Gabriel, the guy that scored, he jumped ahead of that lot, and I don't blame them because those kind of set pieces are more harder than corner kick, because now all of you are kind of coming out, then somebody is sending the ball back in, then the nothing came. Onana was not at fault. There was nothing you could have done about that. That was a very good header. There was nothing you could have done about that. But going forward, what I want to see, there should be a set piece coach that will tell them
I'm
this
telling
is the
you,
pattern
it's
we mark
killing
in
me.
corner kick. This is the pattern we mark in free kick. This is the pattern we do in set pieces. And we too, going forward, we too should have a set piece.
We should be making use
Because
of these set pieces. Not doing anything.
Newcastle made use of it. Crystal Palace made use of it against this same Liverpool we are talking about. Arsenal is making use of it. Everton is making use of it. Brentford. I've seen teams scoring corners now. So it means that the people are invested in that area. Then Man United also should invest in that area.
All right, Bishop. Let's quickly talk about the players before we go to the coach. Where's your man of the match?
So I'm seeing everywhere they're putting AMADDDDDD as the man of the match. For me, I think my guy was the man of the match. Because see, it's not because Haaland has been off from scoring, but they kept him quiet. They kept him so quiet. He was quiet. They kept him.
Imagine. No, Bishop. Do you know I calculated the time this guy touched the ball? Yes. It was 22 minutes before Haaland could touch. Oh, it was 15 minutes or something. 17 minutes before he could touch one.
Yeah. Yes.
That was so crazy.
That's what I'm saying, that for me, the defense, assuming they scored 2 or 3, would have lost hope. So the defense kept the match in check. The compatibility of the defense. This one was more, even though we conceded, this one was a more robust performance defensively than the Arsenal match. Because I love the way Maguire came into that, and I said it against Arsenal that Maguire, I don't know, maybe it was the first time he was playing with Delete or Cole. It was not clicking that day. It looks somehow that day, because Masaru was on the other side and Delort was not on this side. But this one, they switch it. Masaru was on this side, Delort was on this side. Then Maguire Delight, then Martinez came in instead of Malacia. So I think that really helped the defense. So to me, Maguire is my man of the match. Diallo did some things. He did well.
Star boy.
But I can tell you that Maguire did not put a foot wrong. No unnecessary challenge, no irrational challenge, nothing like so it was just there. All right, I really love this performance. This might be his best performance under Manchester United. Yes.
I tell you, thank you so much. Bishop, before we move on to the next one, okay, let's go to player rating. I'm going to start with Onana. You will do your own. You're going to give me your score as well. Me too. I'm going to do that. So let's start with Onana in goal. What's your rating?
So Onana did well, but most times he was supposed to distribute, and that was when they were playing Arsenal, and I did the player the combined 11. I removed him because of this issue. Raya kind of locates his man. He doesn't locate his man. Sometimes he just swing the ball, and it's good. Not that you can't do it. I know that he can do it, but sometimes maybe out of he hits it too long or he hits it too short, something like that will always happen. So for me, Onana, the goal was not his fault. Just like I said, nothing was his fault in the goal. Good nothing, everything. Maybe in the set piece management, they will teach him how to control his area. Maybe he needs to come out and shout, allow the ball, allow me, I'm punching, maybe all those things. Look at what Pickford was doing yesterday. People need to go and look at that Everton Arsenal match. Pickford was like an animal. He was challenging every corner kick that comes in. Anybody that wants to block him is pushing the person back. That is a classic old school goalkeeper technique. Push them back. Don't let them push forward to you. So for me, Onana did not do that. I know he can do it. I saw him in Nations Cup shouting on people. Yes. And when the first time he came into Man U, he was shouting on Maguire in a friendly match. Friendly match. So I know he can do these things. But he has stopped doing it. So for me, I'll give him a 6.5 over 10.
Well, I'm going to give him 6. What actually I saw there about Onana was his distribution is not that okay. I mean, what's the reason? Why did we then sold yeah, because we're always thinking, oh yes, Onana is better in distribution and also all sort of, but I'm not seeing that yet. But in this game, There's so many chances. There was so many things he did to put his foot wrong. I mean, clearing the ball
Yeah.
anyhow, aimlessly. But I think in the second half, he now calmed down
Yeah.
a little bit. I mean, he added caution to his play. So I'm going to give him 6. Let me say 6.5. 6.5.
Yeah, the same thing I give. Yeah,
Yeah.
6.5.
Yeah, 6.5. I'll give it 6.5. Let's move on to Mazarawi. Mazarawi didn't finish the game. I don't know whether it's injury or
It's
caution,
just a cry.
because
It's a caution. I think it's a
I
caution.
even put it there that if we have players who will be taken off without playing 90 minutes, there's a problem. There's a problem. Both of them are Delete and Mazarawi went out the same time.
Yeah, yeah.
I was thinking, hey, if you have this kind of problem, I mean, if you have players that cannot fit for 90 minutes, there is a problem. Well, for me, Mazarawi did fantastically well. See the way he held Doku.
Yeah.
Doku was finding it hard to
Mhm.
play with Mazarawi. So
Yeah.
for me, I'm going to give him 7. I don't know what you think about.
So for me, I'll just quickly rate Masrago and Delete. So they came up
Okay,
they came off the same time.
same time.
In the 79 minutes. On the normal day, Man United playing a normal team should have wrapped up the game in the 79 minutes. So maybe you give your first team defense a breather. Maybe they're having some kind of knock or injury so that they can manage it. So just manage all the players. So for me, I think that's even for Masrago is good. I'll give him a 7/10. For Delete also
For
7
Delete.
over 10, solid, because they both played that side of Doku and they were able to keep him silent. Foden is silent. So I'm giving them both 7/7 because they actually did absolutely well.
All right, let's move on to since we've done Delete, same thing. I'm going to give him 7. Let's move on to Harry Maguire.
Harry Maguire for me, man
I
of the
can't be
match,
is fantastic,
solid performance,
stable, solid.
disabledly followed Alan everywhere he was going to.
Everywhere the
Alan didn't
area
have any
threat,
time
he
to
knock it
push him.
down.
You know, I've seen Alan play some defenders and he's pushing them,
Yes,
pushing
push it.
them,
He
nowhere to
couldn't.
push.
He couldn't handle. He couldn't near Maguire.
They frustrated him.
At the time, Alan was moving towards Martinez.
Yes,
Trying to
he
ride
had to.
him.
He had to.
Because
He
he
had
couldn't
to.
he couldn't go to, when he
Yes.
can't go through Maguire. I couldn't. That was outstanding performance
Yes.
from Harry Maguire.
Yeah, yeah,
So
he
what
had-
are you good?
he-
I'm
he-
giving him
he-
7 too.
Hold on. He had that 100% pass accuracy. He
Okay.
didn't make any foul, any unnecessary, irrational foul on in the opponent. Even
I
when
think his passes should be 100% too.
yes, his passes is 100%. So when they had the ball stop with George Lord and he went down, wanted to go and pick Walker, like you shouldn't be falling for this thing.
For this thing.
He went there and then the normal my guy would have given someone a blue or head
A
boot
blue or
and red
something.
card, but that one he kept his head cool, everything. For me, he's my man of the match. I'm giving him an 8.
An 8. All right, moving on to Martinez.
Martinez, he should have gotten a 7, but because of the assist, I'm giving him a 7.5.
Yeah, that assist was great. I mean, he could see
It was
that run.
perfectly measured for the right person. I wish
what about his
us
defense?
his defense was somehow, but it was okay. And because Dalot, when we maybe that was the 9 minutes, Dalot and Fernandez actually helped in that area also. So he didn't have actually much to do one-on-one with them. But in the clearance, he was okay. He was moving the ball okay. And he's a good passer of the ball. From Ayas, he's a good passer of the ball. So I am expecting more of this coming from, maybe not an assist, but a very good pass coming from him. So I'm giving him a 7.5.
7.5. Let's move on to Dalo. In fact, Dalo, I want Chris about that. I want Chris. I'm different. Sometimes it will play better. Before you know it will spoil it.
So I think Dalot is the weak link of today's match.
But it was the man of the season last season now.
Yes.
And all of it just went down.
Yeah. So just like you said, sometimes it's frustrating to watch, sometimes it's brilliant to watch. So because of that, I don't think I'll just give him a 6.
Well, I'm going to give him a 6 as well too. My own is 5.5 because I'm going to tell you why I'm giving him 5.5. There was a time his timing is wrong. He can't get the ball forward. He can't overlap. He was just playing like.
Sometimes he's brilliant. Sometimes he's frustrated.
In fact, there was no action. There was no action going on the left. of the left side. There was nothing going forward. So I'm going to give him 5.5. No players played so bad, if not because of. It's just that I'm looking at.
No player play so bad, but him for me, he was the weakest link of the Manchester United.
Weakest. Yeah. So now let's move on to Ugarte.
Solid performance. Very solid performance. Ushered in the midfield. You know, De Bruyne was in that midfield. People don't know that De Bruyne was in that midfield.
The guy won't finish up.
Ugarte was in that midfield.
Kicking everything, putting it.
But I
can't believe it. It was silent.
This was a very we're going to talk about the overall performance, but for me, Ugarte is a 7.
I'm giving him 7 as well too. Let's move on to can we do Meno as well, because he came on 12.
Yeah, Meno came on in the first half and he did well. He joined. I think it will be Ugarte Meno for the midfield going forward. But for now, maybe he's still trying some things. I'm going to give Meno a 7 because even though Ugarte was like the main man, but Meno also assisted. He tried in his own part. He was also assisting in marking. So from the pace, nobody beat him in pace. See, I think that's the word. This was a disciplined performance. Normally, you will see them loosely positioned, loosely going to the forward. They lose sight of their men. This one was more disciplined, more compact. So that's why I'm giving him a 7.
All right, let me tell you my own rating for Meno. I'm giving Meno 6 because I don't see too much of him. There was a time he's quiet and he's losing possession. He's not reading the game so well at some point. So my take on is going to be 6 for me, for Meno.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, moving on to our captain.
You know what I would say? For Fernandes, fine. I've seen an improvement in his attitude. I've seen that I see some things he tried to do, and I see some things that he has been working on in training. But losing that goal, let me tell you something. If this match has ended 1-0 for Man City, we would have been picking on that one-on-one. Because that was a very good passage of play, and he should have buried it. Even though you are not a striker, and a midfielder should bury that ball. I don't care if you are not a striker. You should be burying that ball. And as a striker, as a captain, you should lead by example. Yes. And for me, I'll give him 6.5. I'll not give him 6 because to score a penalty, people are shouting, he's getting a penalty. Go and score penalty under pressure, and you will know what it means to score a penalty. So for me, I'll give him a 6.5 because he scored the penalty.
Now I'm going to give him 7. Bruno 7. I actually already made myself that I'm done with this guy this season because he couldn't score. I already made my decision, but I'm going to change now. I'm going to give him 7. Moving on to where do we start from? I'm not going to rate this guy.
2.
Jason
Mount. No. I think he played 14 minutes.
Yes. So what will you rate AMADDDDDDD?
Okay, so
for me, is my man of the match.
I know one of you is the man of the match. For me, I didn't see much of him.
9. Yes, 8.5.
I didn't see much of him in the game until some changes were made. Then we started playing, and I was starting seeing that side. Number 1, he made a very diagonal pass to Dalo. Was it Dalo that made that pass?
Dalo.
Okay. Yeah. And the person couldn't do anything. That was a very good pass. That was a very good diagonal pass. Then number 2, when he was supposed to pass the ball to what's it called? Fernandes. That was a very good time. Because Fernandes was at the edge of the post. And Fernandes was all open. And Fernandes was like, give me the ball. He tends to dribble. Although he dribbled the guy, I think he dribbled the Man City guy, and the guy fell down. Yeah. The guy fell down, but he now took an every touch after the dribble. So that was what messed that ball up. Apart from that, now let's go to the goal he scored. And I'll call out this guy. The guy that scored Man City goal,
Vadio.
I know Man City, Guardiola will be telling him right now, what were you doing? If Maguire should do that thing right now, we'll be killing him. He should be stopping that ball. Let's be sincere. He should be stopping that ball. That ball shouldn't have got into the net. That ball has no business going inside. Go and watch the highlight. He was there. I think he wanted to do excuse. maybe he wanted to do a back. He wanted to do something.
Yeah, he wanted to do back heel.
I think he wanted to do a back heel, and I'm like,
back heel knee.
Where? At back where he went? Because Diallo did not even touch the ball
at
like
all.
That. He didn't touch the ball with heavy shin. I think it was just his shin that touched it. And just clear the ball, you want to do back heel at that point.
Madness.
Cost your team the game. We won. Diallo scored. That he was in that position again is something I will give him plus for. Me, I'm going to give him an 8.0. I'm going to give him an 8.0 in this part. Yeah, you can't just pick out a goal and say, oh, because you score, you are the man of the match or you played well. No.
And look at the penalty. Look at the penalty too. That was a brilliant.
But it was Nunes' foolishness. Why are you marking it from there? You're already on the wrong side.
Leave him.
Leave him. Let him play his ball. And again, that was not his leg. That was not even his leg. He would still need to shift it.
You still need to shift it.
To the left. So why that was a very, very wrong decision from Nunes to make on him. So for me, yes, he won the penalty. He scored the goal. Good positioning. But in 90 minutes, I saw him in like just 40 minutes. So what happened to the remaining 50 minutes? I need your overall play. I need you to influence the overall play. So he's a small boy. He's just coming on. He's 22 years old. Right now, it's looking like the team will be built around him. That is weak. Yes. Okay, so going forward, we are looking at more of him. So I'll give him an 8.
An 8. All right, let's talk about Ireland. Rasmus. No goals from him today. No,
oh my God.
He has no shot at goal or but no about Ireland. Where do we start from this guy?
This is I want to rate him.
It's not showing me.
I want to rate him high, but again, he's not giving me a reason to. I want to rate him very high, but he's not giving me a reason to. Why? The first day, the day we did watch along, you complained about his
positioning. Yes.
Today again, same thing. He's not improving as a striker. He's not improving as a number 9, as a point man. What are we going to do about him? I've seen Zeki play. Zeki play more like when Zeki comes in, he kind of come to take the ball from the midfield. That's why I'm not actually convinced about Zeki. But he plays more as a top 9, as a point man. But his positioning is wrong. I said it that time. The positioning that Ahmad met that ball from Martinez, you will never meet Ojulans in that position. Never. Absolutely. So what are we going to do about him? He's our main striker. Just like I said, they will be rotating in between Rashford and Garnacho.
But do you think we need? Okay, give me your rating because I want to ask you 6.5. I'm giving him 6. There's no 5. No, it's 0.5 for me at all. There's 0.5 for me, so I'm giving him 6. I want to even ask you, do you think Man United should be looking for another striker?
So this is the dilemma they have. They just signed these 2 guys. Yes. It's not like they spent 4 seasons or 5 seasons. So they just signed this new guy.
That's another thing.
So when you say give him looking for another striker in just 1 season, now which striker is there? Now you need to give me option. Who are you bringing? If you are bringing the guy from Sporting Lisbon, Gyökeres, I will take him. Then one of them have to go. Ojulon, Zeki, one of them have to go. Gyökeres I'll take. Osimhen, I won't take Osimhen because of one reason. Osimhen is injury prone. People don't realize it. That guy is injury prone. He's on injury right now. People are not saying, they will not say he will miss 6 matches. He will not come and score in 4 matches. He will go back again.
I'll go back to injury.
I don't want that kind of player in Man United. I've seen enough from Masha. We went through early Masha. So let us stick with people that Gyökeres is playing full match. He's playing like 35 out of 38 match. I want him. He's a good striker. He's a top 9. He's a pointer. He's scoring. He's huge. He's big. You can cross. You can go to the ground. I like him like that.
All right.
If you are bringing that guy, I'm coming. If you are bringing that guy because he has a connection with Amorim again, I will take him any day, anytime. But you can't keep 3 strikers in that team. One has to go. So who is going or who will you get money from?
If I want to ask, anybody that wants to go should be any one of them. Is that Zeski or I'm not saying the guy is going to do much, sure. Zeski should just go. But I'm going to ask you this. Manager. Let's rate the manager.
The manager, The manager, he had smart Pep again for the second time with another team. So he did it with the first team. Now he did it with another team again. That was a compact, disciplined performance all rounder from the Manchester United players. I know he must have instilled discipline in them. He must have instilled character in them, attitude, everything. Now let me tell you this thing: not bringing Rashford and Garnacho to this match takes God. He takes God, and he has shown that he has God. And if this thing has not worked out, we would have been blaming him today. Why didn't you bring them? For that, I am scoring in 9.5 over 10.
Nice one. That means the manager is the man of the match. That's a good one. In fact, I must say something about him as well too, because we will have changed it for him today. If Adebi will, because how can you not bring? We don't have a striker on the. I mean, we don't have attackers.
Yes.
Even on the bench, and these are the two players we are relying upon in Manchester, and two of them. That takes a goal. That's a statement. That's a big statement. Whatever is going to happen in summer, one of them has to go.
One of them will go, surely. But I'm thinking it's Rashford.
Rashford is going. They can actually talk to Garnacho. He's still young. He has to change his ways, his game. If he wants to follow the path of the legend, so he has to do that. This is how far we can go. Bishop, thank you so much. It seems Tottenham is rioting
3-0 straight
3-0.
off. But Chelsea is drawing, but I know Chelsea will win. So I'll still do something about Chelsea being a serious title contender. Chelsea, this game is 0-0, 21 minutes. Mark this game, Chelsea will win this game. That's how good they are. Not even good, because they found a way to beat all these small teams. Yes, they might hold it for a long time, but Chelsea will always find a way to beat them. I will come back. I'll do a preview. Maybe
just do a preview.
Thank you so much for having me. Please like and subscribe to the page just because of Manchester United. Thank you so much, Don. Have a lovely Sunday.
All right, you too. Bye.